It's possibly the most powerful document in the history of sports.
Like working out at the gym, it's a great feeling. But out here, you get instant gratification. We start with a state record 29 combined runs in one game, toss on 5 extra inning games in the first 8 played. How about an hour and 15-minute rain delay on top of all that? We're here at Thompson-Boling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee, where the SEC's second oldest rivalry gets back underway again tonight, Tennessee and UK. It was a matchup of brute force versus athleticism, and in this game, athleticism won. The big question all week long was, could Central stop that power running game straight up the gut from Belfry? And the answer was, yes, they could.
We love sports overtime Saturday nights. Want some nachos?
Don't mind if I do, thank you. That's a pretty good run. You want some nachos?
I'm good, thanks.
You're good? Okay.
The Kentucky Wildcats are in Houston, now just over 50 hours away from their Final Four appearance with UConn. Kentucky is there for the first time in 13 years. They spoke to the media today. We hear from them now.
We're so far advanced from where we were. We're a totally different basketball club, new offenses, and everything we do is just a complete 180 from how we were.
Well, I don't know about for them, but for us, our coach kind of said he's not going to settle for anything less. Even if we are freshmen, he's going to expect us to do things that seniors are doing. So I think it's kind of, coach just expecting that from us.
Well, you can watch the Cats live right here on WYNT. They face UConn on Saturday night. Tip time is set for 8:49. Coverage actually begins at 4 o'clock with the Final Four special. Butler meets VCU at 6 o'clock in the other Final Four game. We will also have a 1-hour special on the Cats' Final Four run that will air from 3 to 4 on Saturday afternoon. Lincoln Memorial University men's basketball coach Josh Schertz is a finalist for the Clarence Big House Gaines Division II Coach of the Year Award. The winner will be announced at the collegeinsider.com awards banquet on Friday. Schertz led the 2010-11 team to a 27-3 record. They won the South Atlantic Conference regular season and tournament championships and made the institution's first ever appearance in the NCAA tournament. The 27 wins were the second most in program history. If you missed the Pikeville College All-In Special on Monday night, you can watch it in its entirety this Friday night, immediately following Sports Overtime. There are numerous player interviews, a couple of fun stories, and even a piece on who knows their teammates best, which turned out to be an interesting thing, plus some vintage Kelly Wells footage. Hope springs eternal with Major League Baseball's opening day. Coming off their first playoff appearance in 15 years, Cincinnati Reds fans enter 2011 with high expectations. And why not? Most publications have the Reds predicted to win the NL Central. Opening day in Cincinnati is a holiday to most Reds fans, facing the Brewers to open the season. Things did not start well, though. The first batter of the game is Ricky Weeks. He begins the year with a home run to left field, and it is 1-0 just like that. The second batter of the season is Carlos Gomez. Edinson Volquez serves one up to him as well, and just like that, it is 2-0. The last team to open the season with back-to-back home runs was Cincinnati back in 1969. Pete Rose was a part of that feat back in '69, apparently auditioning for a role in Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Yes. Reds down 4-1 in the 4th inning when Drew Animal Cracker Stubbs cuts in the lead. The opposite field solo shot, Cincy down 4-2 at this point. Reds now down 6-3 in the 9th inning. Bases loaded. Johnny Gomes gets it good, but it's going to stay in the park. That works for a sacrifice fly. Brandon Phillips scores, and it's 6-4. Cincinnati down to the last out, 2 on. Ramon Hernandez drives it opposite field. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. A walk-off home run. Cincinnati wins on opening day in dramatic fashion, 7-6. Is this the beginning of a wire-to-wire season? I don't know, but we hear from the hero now.
Well, I don't know what to say. It's amazing, especially in a day like this after many years playing and doing an opening day. It's special, especially for all these fans. They always coming here, support us, all my teammates. I just trying to do the best I can to win ball games.
Steve, what a great time it is right now in the mountains for sports. Pikeville College, national champs. Rockcastle County, state champs. The Cincinnati Reds went on a walk-off home run on opening day. The Kentucky Wildcats are in the Final Four. You can't ask for much more.
And no one was more excited about the Reds than this guy. I could hear him yelling all the way down the hall, but you're from Cincinnati. So
it's a little fair. I meant to bring my Reds hat out. I forgot it. It's on my desk. I promise.
Yeah, what a great start to the season, though.
Absolutely. Wire to wire, just like in 1990, Steve. I'm calling it right now.
All right, Jeff. Thank you. We'll be right back.
In Kansas City, Jeff Archer caught up with the team today and has more.
Well, Derek, you know what, as you said, the team is playing absolutely fantastic right now. The best ball that they have played all year by far. Kelly Wells says there's one secret to their success, and he tells us what it is now.
Success has been our team play, and we've kind of got the entire arena cheering for our guys because of our team play and finding the open man and making the extra pass.
That extra pass comes from the team working as a family, a concept that Kelly Wells introduced to the team called All In.
You know, we bought into that system first day. Wells said it, and it's been a history ever since. All in for us is just saying that we're all in together. We're all a family, and we'll do anything for each other. So if one guy goes down, everybody picks him up. If one guy does good, everybody does good. And that's just all in for us.
As the Bears look for their national title, they do it not just for themselves as a team, not just for the college even, but for the entire community.
Well, I mean, we're representing Pikeville. We have Pikeville on our jersey. So, I mean, this isn't just for our team. It's for our entire community, our school, and the entire town of Pikeville. Well, in general, Eastern Kentucky, I mean, this is everybody's championship.
And, you know, they talk about winning this for all of Eastern Kentucky, and all of Eastern Kentucky obviously is very, very proud of them. Kelly Wells, I asked him last night after they won, are you checking your phone for text messages? Honestly, I haven't really checked my texts and haven't really checked my Facebook because I just have too many people congratulating me. And he also said it's a good problem to have. And as for team ball, they absolutely, truly have bought into that concept of team ball, and that is the reason that they are in the national title game. I have more coming up on this later on tonight between 10 and 11 o'clock and then during the newscast at 11 o'clock to 11:35. For now, in Kansas City with the Bears, Jeff Archer, WYMT 57 Mountain Sports. Perfection is nearly impossible to attain, especially in NCAA basketball, where only one school from Divisions 1, 2, or 3 has gone undefeated in over a decade. The Rail Splitters have that opportunity this season.
We have the ability to go undefeated, but you know, you're going to have to get some luck and some breaks, and all those things will play out here in the future. You know, basketball guys got to be smiling on you to have some bounces go your way here in the end of the year.
The secret to their success this year has been depth, sacrifice, and unselfish play.
I know we got a lot of guys that are sacrificing a lot because we have a lot of guys, honestly, that could start a lot of teams Division 2 that don't play for us. I mean, our depth is, you know, our biggest strength.
They're a great group of guys, very, very animated, We do anything and everything to make each other laugh. We have fun with each other. I love each and every one of them like they're my brothers.
One of the biggest contributors this season has been Desmond Johnson. The Cumberland Redskin alum is having a standout year, averaging 15 points and 8 boards a game, along with playing great defense.
He's been our best player, our most consistent player, day in, day out. I have no doubt he'd be the player of the year in the league right now, and so an All-American.
To find the beginning of LMU's success this season, you have to go back to 3 years ago, when Josh Schertz was hired to take over a Rail Splitters program that was 8-20 in the previous season.
You know, he talks about how he's changed a lot of programs around, and he hasn't stopped here, and that's what, you know, that's really what has happened, you know, here at this program.
While the Rail Splitters are still perfect on the season, that is not the end goal.
I honestly don't even care if we go undefeated. I just want to win the championship.
Come March, that may just happen. In Harrogate, Tennessee, Jeff Archer, WYMT 57 Mountain Sports. It has become an annual rite of the fall. Hazard facing LCA with a trip to the state title game on the line for the 4th straight season. It was the 2 schools battling for a spot in the championship game. So far, the home team has won the previous 3 contests. And this one would be another instant classic between the 2 rivals. Trust me, it will come down in the final minute. Hazard leading 3-0 in the first, but check out the effort by Clay Mossbarge with a 5-yard touchdown run. Puts LCA up 7-3. That's some serious hardcore running. Eagles getting it done on defense as well. John Combs flushed out, throws. It's picked by Chad Schneider. That's a pick 6, 13-3 LCA. Oh my. Bulldogs though starting to come back in the second quarter. Combs on the keeper, takes him from 5 yards out, the strong run, 13-9. He tells the fans, yeah, here we come. Hazard driving in the second. John Combs out to BJ Combs, but watch the block by Austin Johnson out of the corner of your screen right here. Oh my goodness! But the Bulldogs can't capitalize. It's just really cool. LCA would put another touchdown on the board before the half. Scout McCamey up high to Austin Bundy for the 34-yard touchdown. It's 20-9 Eagles at the break. That's not good. In the third quarter, Hazard facing 4th and goal from the 1. The fans yelling for it. The give is to Zach Blanton. He goes over the top of the line for the score.
Bulldogs down 20-15. Same score in the fourth quarter. The pitch is to Blanton again. Dives in the corner of the end zone. There it is. 2-point conversion is good. It's 23-20. Hazard feeling pretty good now. Under 6 minutes to go though. Combs' pass is too high for Jordan Olinger. It's tipped up in the air. Schneider again with the interception. He again takes to the house. It's 27-23 LCA. The Bulldogs in trouble. An Eagle field goal would make it 30-23 with 2:07 to go. That's when Hazard would go to work. John Combs up top to BJ Combs for the big game. The Bulldogs in business. 33 seconds left now. Combs going to take the snap, swing it over to Olinger, and watch him go to work. He cuts back into the middle, and he will not be denied. 17-yard touchdown. Bulldogs down 30-29. They decide to talk it over, and they decide we're going to go for the win. There's no ties here, ladies and gentlemen. The season on the line. Combs on the keeper. He is in for the score. 31-30 Hazard. The fans digging it. And hey, John, how about giving the people at home some love? I love that right there. Let's go to the scoreboard. Hazard wins in dramatic fashion, 31-30. Combs with 328 total yards. After the game, he talked about the decision to go for two.
Well, he got us in the huddle, and he asked us. He asked all of our seniors. He said, "What do you want to do?" And every one of us said, "We want to go for the win." And when he called my number, there was nothing stopping me getting in the end zone.
Well, it's unbelievable. It's what you work for. It's why you come out here and practice. It's why you play the game. To get this opportunity, and our kids stepped up. They did what they're supposed to do. We battled back from behind. I told them the best victory you could possibly have is a win from behind at halftime, and they come out and got that, and this is something they'll remember the rest of their life.